I've always wondered as to why like my channel never did better than what I wanted it 2 years ago. Because YouTube after 5 or 6 years is really disappointing. I really wanted to do more with this, but when you've only amounted to, I think it's what, 94 subscribers, there's not really much that you can do with it. You can continue to upload if you really want to, but it really doesn't, it's not really going to do anything. I was excited years ago when it came to uploading and like making YouTube videos back in like 2019 and 2020, because I feel like back then like had like somewhat of a shot, if you will, in terms of I guess like seeing some channel growth. Because I know the first like 3 or 4 videos that I uploaded, a lot of my friends were excited with, and I think outside of like our friend group, like the if anybody had seen it when it was new and probably thrown into, if there was an algorithm back in 2019, it's hard to say if there was. Um, I feel like it did infinitely better then than it did now, or like that it would now. It was nice to get a handful of likes as well as get quite a few views. I know the first like day or two it was up to 50 views, but it kind of like capped afterwards. And like the next couple of videos that I uploaded were actually doing pretty well. Whereas like they managed to get a handful of likes, which is nice. Got quite a few views by my standards, you know. Yeah, 142 views is not a whole lot compared to, somebody that's able to pull in like thousands, if not a couple million views for a video that they had uploaded a couple years ago, which leads me to my next thing that I want to talk about being is that I see there's a lot of other channels that never went like mainstream or anything, if you want to call it that, but their videos still get recommended for whatever reason. I don't know if it has anything to do with the view count or if it's just something that like somebody had searched for, but I feel like most times YouTube just kind of does like stuff at random, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, I do wonder if like channels are just kind of like picked at random to succeed. Uh, if you just kind of go through and you happen to be like one of those channels and you could upload any low effort content that you want and YouTube will be like, yeah, that's a great idea, and then they'll go and they'll push you. Yeah, I think it was like after like January 20th, most of my videos only ever managed to get like 13 views, which kind of sucked. And it was like I wasn't expecting anything to go like viral after the first couple of uploads, of like genuine uploads, because there was videos that I had uploaded on the channel before, but obviously they were very poor quality, being that they were shot on a iPod fourth generation touch. But um, I definitely mixed it up with the content that I had because we had Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, we had CS:GO, we had Gmod. I started uploading various things from Twitch, which I could get into that here in a minute, but I want to finish this point. I think I didn't say GTA 5 yet. We had Overcooked 2. We did Sven. Sven did pretty well. And then I don't know if I said The Escapist 2 or not, but there was plenty of content here that was viewable, that was watchable, that was outside of the scope of let's play whatever is popular. My thumbnails weren't always the best, so that might have been like one of the things that deterred people from being able to watch videos, because I know like the first two that I had put up was like I wanted to be able to at least do the logo of the game and then like a couple of words if it was legible or not, or if you could read it, you know. And I realized afterwards, then, like with how poorly the first two thumbnails came out, it was like, okay, I can do better than that. And sure enough, like my thumbnails did get better, not a whole lot better, but definitely a lot better than a black background with some barely legible words. And in a lot of cases, I tried to do like a static color background, and then again with the logo, so that way everybody kind of like knew what was going on. The other thing that I was trying to do was like make sure that the videos weren't too long, because I knew that uh from watching like YouTubers years ago, from watching YouTubers years ago, what I would try to do is kind of base off of like whatever it was that they were doing, like time wise. Like I know PewDiePie used to upload like 12 and 13-minute videos, and there's some other there's some other YouTubers as well, but usually it was like anything under like 15 minutes. So I tried to keep everything within 15 minutes. Now, though, when you go to upload a video, it's like you really have to be careful with like the time because everybody's attention span is shot. Nobody can sit down for more than 5 minutes at a time without having to upload another video or have something going on in the background, which kind of blew my mind a couple years ago when somebody told me like what the actual purpose of the split screen was, where it's just like you had the actual content up here, right? And then you had the monster truck in GTA 5 kind of like rolling down the skate park half pipes or whatever. And like the whole point of that was so that way like everybody would be able to watch the video, get through it without like losing interest, which in of itself is just kind of disappointing. Or just kind of like what the heck. The other thing is the interval at which you should upload a video. Now, again, I started uploading back in 2019, and I saw from a handful of YouTubers back then, generally what was the most successful for them uh was to upload like once a month and then let that ride for a little bit. It would enough people would share it, enough people would like it, enough people would view it. It would stay in the loop for a little bit until like they'd be able to get it another couple of games recorded or get another couple of sessions recorded and then be able to edit and then upload it then, which I tried to do the same thing, and like I said, it got me nowhere. Most times after, what did I say, January 20th, it got me like 13 views, which again was very disappointing. And I was wondering as to like why that didn't why that didn't work out for me when I saw like a bunch of other people that were doing like the same way. So I'll tell you something that I didn't want to do though when it came to YouTube videos was like clickbait, and I wanted to be able to be genuine about like whatever it was that you were watching. I never wanted it to be, um, we played this game and this happened, or um, you'll never believe what happened in this game. It's like I just want to be able to know what it is, and there again, it's probably me. I wanted to be able to know what game it was that I was or watching. Okay, and if there was like two or three things that you needed to highlight. Give you a perfect example of a couple years ago. Vanos back in 2015, no, 2014 and 2015, okay? When he used to be able to, or should I say when he used to play GTA 5. I don't know if it was on PC yet by 2015. I think it was still on like Xbox One, Xbox 360, PlayStation, whatever. Not important. But he used to have like two or three things that he would highlight that would happen like in the video. Uh, and I tried to do the same thing again, where it's just like I was like taking like things from all of these YouTubers that eventually made it. And here's the other thing that I should probably go over as well is that I was never expecting this channel to have millions of subscribers. Okay, I was just I wanted to be able to see progress over time. But for whatever reason, and I think I went from like what 37 subscribers to 94. That's that's progress, okay, but it's not exactly the progress that I wanted to be able to see. Because generally, when you put effort into something, I feel like, and if it's like something like over a period of time, you should be able to see like better results. And I feel that with my videos, okay, as things went on, it was there was more effort that was put into my videos, especially early on when it came to like subtitling. In the first couple of videos that I put out that I had properly edited, not everything is subtitled, but afterwards I ended up switching over to making sure that everything is subtitled because back then subtitles weren't as accurate as they are now, given there's a lot of stuff that if you turn on like the auto subtitles like you probably will for this video. The other thing too is that I saw other people like doing like subtitles where it was like they subtitled everything. So eventually, after I had seen early on, that was like, hey, I'm doing subtitles just to kind of like highlight stuff that people were saying, so that way it makes sense. Whereas like it was within the context of whatever was going on, or like in the event that somebody said something funny and I wanted to highlight it, that's what made good for subtitles then. But obviously, like I said, with other YouTubers going through and subtitling their videos and like saying like showing like what everybody was saying. There again, I'll use Fitz as an example. Okay, Fitz would go through and he would subtitle what everybody was like saying. Okay, so I was like, well, maybe if I do that, that'll kind of like add to the effort, add to the quality of the video. I often wonder if my channel had come out like maybe I don't know 2013, 2014 because the style in which that I edit is based off of, or should I say that my content and how I go about things is based off of stuff that would have come out in like 2013, 2014. If anybody's ever watched Criken used to upload like not breaking, GTA 4 videos, and was it not Left 4 Dead? What's the name of the Dead Island? And I wanted to be able to kind of like emulate that as well. I'm taking a whole bunch of like different channels and subscribers, not subscribers. I'm taking a whole lot of like YouTubers and kind of like mixing and matching different things or just kind of like learning from what they did to see if I can get ahead. But again, I don't understand as to why none of that happened when you were doing the same thing that they were doing. I don't know if this would be another thing that you could count against my channel or whatever. Maybe I'm just being paranoid, but I believe I made this channel just a little bit after the whole like YouTube Google thing. What was it? I think Google was acquiring YouTube or whatever, or like YouTube became a part of Google. So it's just like I don't know if that would be, like I said, another thing that like would count against my channel if like that right afterwards, because it wasn't like an established thing, if it would be putting my channel like at a disadvantage as opposed to anybody that would have made a YouTube channel or just an account maybe like a couple months after I guess the thing went through. So there's that. I found it odd there for a little while. I had my older videos that I had made on an iPod that were like unedited, like super raw, very piss poor quality. How YouTube was recommending those as opposed to the videos that I had uploaded. Like I know the first couple weeks of me, actually we'll say the first couple of months of me uploading on YouTube again, rather than upload the stuff that was like well thought out, recorded, edited, had other people in it, was not shot on an iPod. They recommended my older videos, which is just beyond me. That with them being as piss poor quality as they were, and like I said, shot on an iPod Touch fourth generation, pointed up at a TV screen, that was what YouTube decided to recommend as opposed to the stuff that I was like genuinely uploading and editing and like trying to actually uh make it somewhere with those videos as opposed to the stuff that was shot back in like 2014 and 2015. So I don't know. There again, I'm just really confused why those were the videos that were recommended. I have these videos that are uploaded, okay? Now, these have been uploaded for a couple of years now. And unlike the videos that I've seen other YouTubers upload over the past like 10 plus years, why is it that like none of my stuff gets recommended to anybody else? I can understand if it gets recommended to somebody and they click on it and they watch like maybe 20, 30 seconds of it, but I will never understand as to why like somebody who will have uploaded something back in 2017 that had like maybe 6,000 views, and they have, I don't know, maybe 80 subscribers. Okay, that's something that gets recommended to somebody. As time went on though, when it came to like uploading on YouTube, I think by about 23, after seeing how a lot of my videos had done, which it was good for my friends and those that I have in like my small community. Uh, it was good for them. And I still go back and I watch these videos every now and then, given I haven't done so in a little while. Maybe I should again, just to kind of like see, just to see how things were, or like I guess like relive the moment, if you will. But I think by about 23, I could kind of see that like things weren't really going anywhere. And moving forward, the only thing that you were going to be able to do to stay relevant, or there again, I was never really relevant to begin with, but to I guess be a channel that like propels forward, you have to clickbait, cause drama, do politics, sell your soul, and I wasn't willing to do like any of that. I just wanted to have like genuine like gaming content on the channel, and hopefully be able to kind of transfer a lot of that to Twitch, which I've done so much better. If you took the span of me doing YouTube videos and the span of me doing Twitch, okay, I went from back in uh, so 2019, June 25th of 2019, I was already up to I think maybe like 70, 80 followers at the time. I'm up to 670 now. No, 870 now. That'll probably change here in the next couple of days, but uh, and not in a good way. I got up to 870 followers on Twitch. which I feel like was actually worthwhile, was actually good. And I actually, at this point now, enjoy streaming on Twitch much more than I do editing on YouTube. I had a couple of months ago, because we had done a couple of recording sessions from like the last year or two, and I wanted to be able to upload those, but with how things went, especially and there's a lot of videos that I had deleted because they did poorly. They might have only gotten like 11 or 12 views, which again was extremely disappointing because like I said, over time things are supposed to get better. Not like immediately better, but gradually better. But I had other videos that I had uploaded, but uh, again, a lot of them only got 12, 13 views, so it was like there was really no point to hang on to them, and there weren't any like big moments that happened within said videos. So, but yeah, I enjoy Twitch streaming so much more now because it's like everything is on the fly. I don't have to edit anything. There's a handful of people that stop by. Things have been stagnant the last like 2 years. Uh, I I could probably make another video about my my reasoning as to why that might be. I'd probably be wrong about that. I never wanted to sit down and play like whatever game was popular at the time because chances are it was only going to be popular for about maybe a week or two, and then they were going to be on to the next game. Um, it's just I hate metagaming so much. I could make a video about that if I wanted to. Maybe I will, depending on how well this video does. I was like, I wanted to be able to play games that were like already established or games that we could come back to and just kind of like play whenever. Another thing I found weird is when I was talking about the idea of my YouTube channel. Now, mind you, there's other people that have done this. I made my account when I was like younger than what the said age was at the time. And as I was saying earlier, when it came to the idea of posting online, of like posting like videos off of my iPod Touch 4th generation, right? Is how I was much younger than what the designated age was, okay? And YouTube was prioritizing that content over the stuff that I had posted later when I was of age, right? It's just that part, that's the one part out of like everything that I just like to point out is just kind of a little weird, but honestly not too far off the uh, too far off point or too far off par with YouTube and its antics. I never bothered to utilize shorts either. Most times if I did use shorts, it was just kind of like for the to highlight the Twitch channel, and I think in some cases that did help. That might have aided a little bit in growing my community over on Twitch. Because I know a lot of people nowadays they post like highlights of whatever YouTube video it is that they're going to post uh, either that evening, that day, or that week, or whatever it is, whenever it is that they have it scheduled, which is good. But I've never felt that it would help my channel at all. It was like I wanted to be able to upload just the video. I didn't want to have to sit there and make shorts of it. Because the whole point of like uploading to YouTube is to like watch the actual like video, not sit there and do shorts. It's like if you want to do that, you'd rather go on TikTok, which I advise against. And I'll never claim that my videos are better than other people's videos in some cases, and that's why I ended up deleting a lot of videos how I did, is because I myself am not funny. My friends are definitely funnier than what I am, but they would definitely make the video a lot better. Or if there was like some sort of bug or something just funny in general that happened like while we were playing games, that's the thing I wanted to highlight. That's generally why I never tried to make like any jokes. Like oftentimes with my videos, if you've seen them, which I doubt at this point you have, I tried to do like reference humor. So it's like kind of talk about or like references to like something, the situation that's going on. I tried to reference to like some like pop culture content or whatever, or perhaps maybe a meme or an image that made the most sense at the time. I've always said that I'm not actually like genuinely funny. I was like I'm accidentally funny, whereas like I'll say something and I'll mean it and then everybody laughs. Whereas like the times that I try to be funny, nobody laughs. So it's like that's generally where the reference humor comes into play. So now the question is what to do with the YouTube channel moving forward. And to be honest with you, I'll probably end up deleting most of the videos, but I have just one more thing that I want to try to do, and that is continue uploading genuine content, but kind of like steer away from gaming content because maybe gaming content is kind of played out. And there's a lot of people that are I see moving to reactions now, which I don't want to do, but I just kind of want to be able to speak my mind on a handful of things because, like I said, gaming content just didn't, it never really worked out. I'm going to continue to stream on Twitch when I can, and I'm going to ask that if you can and you'd like to, um, go follow on Twitch. I will I'll drop the link in the description. But I'm gonna try one more time, just one more time, to upload videos probably like every 2 or 3 days of just different things. I'm gonna probably just do this for one more year and see what happens. If not, then I'll probably end up deleting all the videos, and I'll make a video or at least give everybody a heads up in the event that they want to save something. I think in some cases I might actually save a couple of videos or a couple of moments. And then afterwards, I'll go ahead and I'll just delete everything and just go focus on everything that's going on Twitch. But I got probably 20 to 30 things written down here on this note card that I'll probably talk about, and maybe some things will kind of like resonate with people. So I figure on the day of uploading this video, I will give it, like I said, one more year to see how things fare. If it really doesn't go anywhere, if we aren't able to get any more subscribers or anything like that, then at the end of that year, then I'll just go ahead and I'll just delete everything here and I'll just go focus on Twitch. But we got we got 1 year to see what happens. If nothing happens, then nothing happens. So um, outside of that, I guess I will see you guys in 2 to 3 days, maybe more than that.